Hey guys, welcome to Butterfly Blooming Podcast. Different day, different time. Um, I have Natalie, who is in Miss Galaxy, Canada, with me, and we're going to learn a lot more about her. She loves to sing and other stuff, so she will tell you. So take it away, Natalie. Tell us about yourself.
Okay, my name is obviously Natalie. I'm 30. I have two kids. I'm a mom. I'm currently a nursing student, so I'm in my third year of my four-year bachelor's. So I'm almost done. Can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Yes, very exciting. A lot of hard work. Like you said, I do sing. I've been singing since I was a little girl. I've always sang. I love it. I love doing stuff like theater, all the artsy stuff that you get to do in high school. I did all of it. Um, yeah, that pretty much sums me up in a nutshell.
Okay. So you say how long it took you so far in nursing school?
It's 4 years and I'm in my third.
So is it plaque? You're going into hospitals right now, or yet?
Yes. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I work in the hospital. Yeah.
Nice. What
Yeah.
part of the hospital are you in, by chance?
Um, well, they change it up a lot. Every semester or so, they'll put us in a new spot a few times so that we get to see all of it, so that when we're done, we can figure out where we want to go. So I've worked medical, which is basically anybody that's sick. I've worked in the mental health unit. I've worked, like all over the place. They kind of put you everywhere. I've worked in nursing homes too. I've worked at a homeless shelter, all over the place. They kind of just throw you in there and give you the most experience they can so that when you're done, you can kind of have a good idea of where you want to go.
Nice.
Yeah,
Hopefully, you decide what you want to do
I
very
have no
soon.
idea. I have no idea as of right now, but hopefully, yes.
Other day you and me were talking a little bit, and this is your first pageant.
It is. Yeah, I'm very excited.
So tell me about how did you enter the pageant?
So I have a friend. I might get this wrong, but I'm pretty sure she competed in the Miss category, not Ms., but Miss. A few years back. I might be wrong. It might have been teen. I don't know. But anyways, she told me about it because I went to her house one night and she was watching a pageant last year. I think it was the Sudbury pageant something. I'm probably getting that wrong again and she'll get mad at me. But we were watching a pageant and I just happened to mention, I'm like, you know what, I've always wanted to do one of these. She's like, well, why don't you? And I'm like, wow, no, I'm too old now, like I've got kids. And she's like, so? She's like, you can still enter. And then she told me about Galaxy. She's like, you can enter in Galaxy, you fit the age criteria. She's like, you can do this one. She's like, you should do this one. So then I thought about it for a few months and I was like, I don't know, got a lot of stuff going on. I'm in school, I've got kids, I work. So I was like, ugh. But then one day I was like, you know what? Let's do it. And she was super, super excited for me. And she's been supporting me this whole time. So it's nice to have, even though it's my first pageant, it's nice to have somebody who's done pageants kind of like guiding you in the process because it's a lot more work than you think it is going into it. You think, oh cool, it'll be fun, and it is fun, but there's definitely a lot of components that you don't think about before you join, and then you're like, oh wow, I have to do all of these things. And yeah, so it's been a learning curve for sure, but I definitely am super excited and I love it so far.
Good, because I know I have been talking to her too. Me and her have a lot of chit chats
Oh
before
nice.
we met you. So I'm like, me and her had a little chat the other day.
Oh,
I
that's
know
good.
she does coaching too.
Yeah, she does. She's a very
So
skilled woman.
very skilled, and she's
Hmm.
similar or something else too. I
Hmm.
won't say it much yet because I want to surprise everyone because I know I will have her on here one day.
Exciting.
Um, what would you do if you win
Oh God.
in the galaxy?
If I won a galaxy, you mean?
Yeah.
Sheesh. You know
Or
what?
other pageants if you ever go in another
Pardon,
one, or any other
pardon.
pageant.
Oh, if I just won one in general, you mean?
Yeah.
Um, Honestly, it's hard to say for me because this is my first one, so I'm kind of like I'm trying not to get my hopes up because it is my first one. I have no experience, so I honestly can't even fathom winning. It's I can't even imagine winning, but just obviously take your title with pride and do the best you can and be a role model, like help out the community and just make your community proud with your title. But I can't even imagine winning. That's crazy. It's crazy talk.
You want me to tell the truth? You could. Anyone can.
You're right. You're right. Absolutely.
All you do is just go in there with a better or good mindset. Sure, you don't want to say you want to win, but you
Hmm.
want to be in the top. Like that's what my goal is: be in the top 5. I do
That's a good
want,
goal.
but I don't want to go overstep it too, right?
Hmm. No, that makes sense. That's a good goal. You don't want to be like, I'm gonna win and then be potentially disappointed because only one of us wins. But top five is definitely a feasible goal, and it's definitely a good goal. That's a good goal to have for sure.
Or it could be what top 8 or 10. Who knows what
Yeah.
we do this year because now there's
Yeah.
more people in this
Hmm.
division. So it'd be nice later on, down closer to it, they will say, okay, it will be top 8 or top 10. Then it will go top 5. Then it's,
Hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
it's a neat way. This year is going to be bigger, better, a lot fun this year. I can't wait. I know I can't wait to meet you in
Yay.
person instead of virtual because
I
you're
know.
in, I'm in BC.
Oh, it's so far away. On opposite ends of the country almost.
Sure. What's so unique about you?
Ooh. Um, um, I like to sing. That's pretty unique. It's kind of my thing that I'm good at. How everybody's good at one thing. That's kind of the one thing I'm good at. Um, Unique about me. I think I'm funny. Some people don't think I'm funny. I think I'm pretty funny. So I think that's pretty special too.
What do your
Yeah.
kids think about you?
That's they don't think I'm funny, but that's just a kid thing. You can't think your parents are funny. That's just the rules of being a kid. You just think your mom's an embarrassment. And
True.
I do embarrass them on purpose because it's fun, like little things here and there. Because that's your job as a parent. But no, they don't think I'm funny. Not at all.
It's gotta have some fun in life.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Um, and I know that she's on here too, watching us right now. If she
She
doesn't know that I'm
is.
creeping, I'm a sneak peek. I've been checking
Creepy.
who's watching us. She knows how to go. She's going to get me in trouble for it. But what is the biggest surprise you had in the last few months so far, and why?
Hmm. Biggest surprise. Um, um, I would say passing all my exams right before Christmas, because um, this year everything got put onto online learning, which is kind of difficult for some people to grasp and stuff. And just passing all my exams, I did a lot better than I thought I would, and I coped a lot better with online learning than I thought I would, and that was actually a pretty big shock to me. I'm definitely very happy, but I didn't think I would do as well as I did.
I bet it was harder because you're at home, partially with you with 2 kids,
Yeah.
and you're a single mom, right?
Yes.
So being a single mom is going to be harder for you than
Hmm.
anyone right now because you have the kids at home. And then you're trying
Yeah.
to study, and I bet that
Hmm.
was the hardest part for you. And that
Yeah.
was a good surprise for you. 'Cause you're
Definitely a
doing.
great surprise.
Do you know any pageant queens?
Uh, Other than my friend, my pageant coach friend, no, she's the only one I know who's won
Right.
a pageant.
I was going to ask you if you knew three of them, but now you told me you don't only know one, so I can't
I know,
answer
I
that.
only know one. My pageant knowledge is very little. Hopefully, I get a lot more by August because, I gotta compete with the pros here. But no, I don't know much about it. It's kind of a new world for me.
I'm not a pro, so beware. Sure, I was returning, but you know what? I'm not a pro. 100% tell you that too. But I enjoyed it.
Well,
I've
that's
been
fun.
doing it since 2019, so it's a
Oh,
new.
wow.
So being pageants are going to be fun. I love it because it builds up your confidence.
Hmm.
So confidence will go up. Um, I have friends all over now because of it.
Yeah,
That's so
that's
good.
nice.
And more pageants I join, the more better it gets. That's what's going to
Yeah.
happen to you too. And you'll get a pageant bug. Isn't that
Yeah,
nice?
uh, yeah, that's what I'm told. I was like, I'm doing one and then I'm retiring. I was like, that's it. I'm
No,
too
no.
old. Yeah, no, I have a feeling that you're right, but we'll see.
I got a feeling if you don't win this year, because you're a newbie, doesn't matter if you don't win. I think you might be in top 5.
Wow.
But if you do win, I believe you're going to have a blast being a queen.
Yeah. I would have a
Uh,
blast either way, but yeah,
Even I
it'd be
can't wait
fun.
to go Ontario. I'm planning if I don't win, I might
Oh,
go out to the CNE.
that's true. I didn't even realize that it's a whole new province for you when you come over here. You're like leaving home a lot.
I've been there once so far
In Toronto or in Ontario?
on Toronto
Mm. Yeah.
because the last pageant, but it was amazing. You'll love it.
Hmm. Oh,
Um,
I've been to
I've been
Toronto
thinking
many times. I love Toronto for sure.
maybe you could tour me, show me
Oh,
around.
yes, I'll show you around. I
When you
know
take
a
me
few good restaurants, good food.
to what kind of food do you like?
There's this one place that's my favorite place. It's on Yonge Street. It's right by the Eaton Center, and they make crepes, but they're like dessert crepes. So there's like strawberries and ice cream and bananas and whipped cream, and they like put them in like a cardboard cone thing, and you walk around eating a crepe, and it's huge. And I eat so many crepes because they're just delicious.
I work at a bakery, so I kind of
Oh, that's
eat
awesome.
last couple of months or this month. So I'm like pastries. I'm like,
Yeah, you're
okay,
probably so sick of them. You're like, okay, that's enough. That's enough.
I try one of my cakes at work on the weekend. I got myself and my parents a cake. I'm like, okay, buy a bar buttercream cake. I'm like, oh my god, I can't stop eating. I'm like, okay, no more. I'm not getting more cake for a while.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Like, that's
great.
enough now. When you eat half a cake and you're like, hey, this is where I should stop. This is too much now.
What would what advice would you give someone who wants to join pageants? Like you got told by your coach
Hmm.
friend.
Um, I was told the very good advice that I received was be yourself, be authentic, be kind. And she said, just take in the entire experience because you're going to make lifelong friends and you're going to have a blast. And she was like, just soak it all in because it flies by, right? Like the lead up to the pageant is months and months, but when we're there, it's 3 days. So it's like go, go, go all the time. She's like, just enjoy it, have fun, be yourself. And she was like, just do the best you can.
Yeah. Was
Yeah.
it the one I went last time was we all were in one hotel.
Oh, cool.
We shared the hotel rooms, group of
Hmm.
us. Um that was different this year is you choose what kind of hotel you want. I don't know if are you going to be in a hotel this year or are you going to go stay at home?
It's actually an 8 hour drive from my home to go to Toronto. So I'm 8 hours north. So there's a lot of snow where I live, like a lot. And so I'll be staying in a hotel because I have to drive 8 hours. So it's kind of far to drive back home.
And especially you got to be at that hotel by
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
Me, I'm bad. So there's another advice too: is find a roommate. Cheap costs your cost down too. There's the end.
That's good
Uh,
advice for sure.
what are the best resources that you have helped you so far?
Hmm. For the pageant, you mean?
Yeah.
Um, I've looked at a lot of online stuff. I've looked at a lot of YouTube videos of Miss Universe in the United States, who are all like glamorous and fabulous and so beautiful. Um, but just a lot of interview videos, a lot of, runway videos, a lot of just because I'm a very visual person, so I need to see it to be able to understand and kind of like grasp it. So a lot of online research, to be honest. That's the student in me. I've been doing online research. But yeah,
Have
just a
you
lot of videos.
have you watched the Galaxy videos?
I have watched a few Galaxy videos, yeah.
I
Of
the
the opening
first one.
numbers and stuff like that.
So in 2019, one
Mm.
is the opening act is
Mm-hmm.
red shirt, red dress. That's
Okay.
for we're reading this year.
I
The
did see
year
that,
before
yeah.
was our 2020 supposed to be class. That was in 2019. We did glittery, like pink, white,
Mm-hmm.
silk, black, all those different colors. So we went back to red this year. I'm like, oh my god, there's so many choices now.
Yeah, I know. I
I'm
know.
still
So
trying to
many
figure
red
out what
things.
outfits yet.
Oh gosh.
Are you
It's
still?
yeah, I always find stuff that I like and then, like 3 days pass and then I'm like, is this it? I don't know. And then I'm like, should think about it more. I'm just very much on the fence about everything because it is my first one. So like I'm having a hard time because you want to make the right choices and you want to look the best. So you want to, get the colors that flatter you the best and the outfits that flatter you the most. But I'm just kind of trial and erroring this and doing the best that I can. Hopefully I pick the right outfits. We'll see come August.
Here's a pick for or advice for you from me right now is choose something that is comfortable. Not
Yes, for sure.
comfortable for me. So me and her had a little chit chat other day in like 30 minutes chat. Okay, what's your evening gown? What color? What do you want? How you going to do it? What's those three words you want to stand out for? So I'm like, oh my god, I have to find my swimsuit still, my heels, my this.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh.
yeah. Like I have an idea for my gown, but it's
Mm-hmm.
custom made. I want to go designer way this year
Oh,
for
that's
fun.
exciting.
But for year before, I got like a dress from my friend. I learned that lesson is get an audit or audit resewn to fit you
Altered. Yeah.
instead of going in there was not feel comfortable.
Mm.
That's my mistake. But it was first time I'm like, okay, I have this is more glitzy. Okay, I have to do this one. My old gown, I'm like, okay, my first passion was more not shiny. So I'm like, okay, I need shiny more. I need that.
I need more shine. Need more glitter.
Oh, don't do this to your nails. Do this for your nails. I'm
Yeah.
like, I learned a lot from this pageant.
Yeah, it's a lot for sure.
What's one thing you wish you had known before you joined this pageant journey?
Um, I don't
before you?
know. Okay. This is a good one. How nice everybody is. I didn't think that I would be getting private messages from all the women in our category just being like, "Hey, can't wait to meet you. So glad you're joining." Like I did not expect that at all. I thought I didn't think everybody would be mean, but I thought everybody would be kind of like competition mode from the start, which I'm sure we all are. But I was honestly shocked at how nice and welcoming everybody was. It never occurred to me that I would be getting messaged privately by all these women who are super nice and welcoming. I did not expect that at all, which just makes it better. I'm genuinely now excited to meet everybody and to go and finally, like see you all in person and hug you if we're allowed, But that's one thing I did not expect and I did not know before. I did not expect that at all.
Yeah, because I see your coach has been. Oh,
I did not know before. Okay. I did not expect that at all.
So there's some things or there's some comments.
Ooh.
But shocking, I don't have it. This program, some reason, I must be doing something wrong again, as usual. But Cheryl, Kozia, and Irene are watching us right now.
Oh.
And your coach and our friend,
my
Natalie's
friend.
watching. Beautiful lady, she said. Chanel, who me and her have a nice chat, is also mention you. But it is amazing how much you're right. How much amazing of people do care about being this passionate.
Yeah.
Now I see the comments. So should we announce who your coach is? So there's one comment.
Oh, there they are. Oh, that's cool that you can do that. They're all popping up.
Yeah, I found a way to figure out what was my
That's
little
very
mistake. Cool. But yeah, so I agree with you. This year is an amazing group.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm one of the returnees, but I love the tension now this year. But only one thing don't ever tell people is what is your gown.
I've been told that. No, there's stuff you keep secret for sure.
That is a main thing that you need to keep behind closed door.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't buy a or dress bag, get one from the Galaxy.
Oh, garment bag,
I
yeah.
love it because it's so long.
Mm-hmm.
Because I love mine. I'm like, oh my god, it fits my whole dress.
That's
I don't have to
awesome.
do things with it to make it look or not have a squinchy bottom.
Yeah. Steam the bottom last minute because it's all frumpled.
Yeah.
No, that's
good
advice.
Since you're a nursing student, was that your life or your dream to be a nurse?
No, not at all. I ended up in a very peculiar, weird way. I had a job as a receptionist at a law firm, and it was a really good place to work. Everybody was super kind, but you dealt with a lot of impatient and angry people sometimes. Not every day, not all the time, but I realized one day that I didn't want to do that anymore. I got really fed up. So then I went home that night and I applied to college. And I was like, no. I was like, I want a different job, but I realized, like I don't have an education, so I'm limited as to what I can do. So then I went home that night and I had applied for pre-health sciences and I had applied for business. And I got into both. And I was going to go into business because I didn't think I was smart enough to go into nursing school because I didn't think I'd be able to do it with kids and, all the studying. They say it's super hard. And then a friend of mine was like, you're one of the smartest people I know. Like, if this is what you want to do it. So then I said, okay. So I took pre-health with the intention of taking lab tech, like somebody who takes blood tests. That's what I was going to do because it was a year and a half. It was quick, you know, and I was going to do it and have a job after. And then I had met a friend in this program who was like, no, take nursing with me. Like, I'm taking nursing, come take nursing with me. And I was like, I don't know, I was like, it's a lot of work. It's 4 years, which will make 5 years total. I was like, it's, 5 years. It's a long time. And so that year was up and I had to pick what I was going to do after. And I ended up picking nursing because she was like, come with me. If you don't like it, you don't like it. And then so I got into the nursing program. I got accepted. And then the first semester, we went to our first placement at a manor here, so like a retirement home. I walked in and I was like, I had tears in my eyes. I was like, this is it. This is what I'm gonna do. I was like, it was a very weird and bizarre way to get into it. But as soon as I started, I was like, this is it. This is 100% it. And it's 3 years later, and here we are. I'm almost done now. So super exciting stuff.
I like that because also nursing is one of the main things right now. What they need is
Yeah.
nurses are very short.
A lot of short staffing.
Short staff. A lot of people are scared because now of the COVID and then the stress, the workload. But if there's more students to learn nursing, it will help in the long run.
Yes, for sure.
The age groups are going, like the younger ones need to be up. There are some nurses who will retire maybe in 6 months.
Yeah.
I had
they definitely need people.
Yeah, they really quickly need it now. Actually, doctors too. What are the 3 people who have been the most influential to you in your whole life?
I want to say I'm gonna chalk my kids together. They're one person. They're 2 little people, so it makes 1 full people. I had my daughter when I was 19 or 20. I had just turned 20, and you grow up really fast when you have a kid when you're a kid. And she made me better. And then I had my son at 23, and he just made me even more better. So they've been the most, honestly, they're top slot for sure as the most influential people in my life. They've changed me in a really good way. And then I would have to say both my grandmas, because both my grandmas are very different, but very strong in very different ways. And they're both really hardcore. And like, you don't want to mess with my grandmas because they're very mama bear. And they're just really strong women. One of my grandmas was a nurse too, just really strong women. And then we would get babysat by them a lot when we were kids, me and my brothers. And so I learned a lot from them. Just be tough, be strong.
That sounds like my family. My grandmas were the best. One is getting bad, health-wise. He still loves them.
Yeah, for sure.
One of my grandma who made spaghetti, and she never told how she makes it the best spaghetti. Like no one can still beat her spaghetti.
No,
my mom can't even try to get it.
That's a grandma thing. They
just make take a shower.
That's a grandma thing for sure.
Yeah. What is your dream and goals right now in life?
Dream and goals. Just graduate, finish my program. I'm not 100% sure where I want to work yet. But yeah, just work as a nurse somewhere, wherever I decide that I want to be in the next year, because I always change my mind. Hopefully I stop changing my mind at one point and can pick somewhere. But yeah, just graduate and start the next chapter of my life, because I never went to school until I was 27. And so I've never had this experience of, having a career. So I'm really excited to start my career.
I know it's the best thing to try things.
Yeah, for sure.
Life is trial and error. Where would you travel after we're allowed to travel.
The one place the first place I'd go to.
Yep.
See, I've never been anywhere. Like I've never left Canada. I've very few times left Ontario to go to Quebec. So I've never gone anywhere. And the one place I've always wanted to go is Egypt. Always, always, always. Yeah. And that would
Why?
be if I've always loved their culture and I love the museums and all of the history there. I love it. And any documentary or movie or whatever about Egypt, I'm all about watching it. I watch it millions of times. I love it. I want to see pyramids. I want to see them. I'm obsessed with the pyramids. I don't know why. I just always loved Egypt.
Do you want to see the mummy and
Yes, 100%. I
the
love
home?
all of that stuff. Yes, the tombs, everything. I love all that stuff. I don't know why. It's always like it's stuck with me. I just really like it.
So you know about some of the pyramids are fading away.
Yeah, but yeah. I need to go there before they disappear, is what you're
Yeah.
saying. I need to go soon.
One
Yeah,
day when
yeah,
we're all
for
allowed
sure.
to go, because I know it's like I want to go to Mexico.
Mexico. How come you want to go to Mexico?
I did it 2 years ago um, for a retreat, and it changed my life. It kind of
Mm,
woke me up a bit to love myself, learn that hey, we're a human being. Doesn't matter who you are, what you are. Just go and have some fun. Like I learned, I ride the horses onto the
mm.
beach, and that was fun.
I used to have
Yeah,
horses when I was younger. I love riding horses
the,
too.
the best thing is like when say riding horse is good, but when you're on the beach, it's
Mm,
different.
I can
The
imagine.
culture in Mexico where I was is Baja California. It was like, hey, you're how lucky we are in Canada than there. Some
Mm,
parts,
yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
like you're in a restaurant, you're not having a nice table and chairs to sit on. It's pallet chairs, pallet tables, a lot, dirt floors. So it's like it's totally different environment. But you could see animals walking across the street, free for all. It was fun.
That's pretty funny. Just like, oh,
And
there goes a goat, and
yep,
just run
and
by.
it's like,
That's funny.
oh, there's a goat, there's a horse, there's goats. I was like, what? There's no gates? No, really? I was like, ooh.
That's how
Like,
you lose your animals. My gosh.
but everyone, I'm saying, and then I got a puppy too, so she's
Oh,
with me now, and a miracle dog, really. I could call her. She saves my family life.
what kind of puppy is
Um,
she?
Mix
Oh,
breed.
okay.
Um, have you met Elizabeth?
I've spoken to her briefly.
Okay, Elizabeth was a queen, just so you
Oh,
know. So
I
you
think I
got
did know that.
she is Miss Teen,
Oh,
2019. She had a
exciting.
short term, and she's with us this year, cheering us on. Help you could ask her any questions, and she will mostly will help you. And
That's awesome.
um, yeah, like I enjoy it, do it. So you're doing schooling. I want to know how about your singing?
Yeah.
You sing a lot, so tell me about your singing hobby
Um,
or
uh,
what?
what?
Yeah.
Well, it is basically just a hobby. I did a lot of competitions and stuff in high school, but there's not really that for adults. And you kind of have a job and kids and stuff, and you never really have time to do that stuff anymore. But when there wasn't the lockdown, I did a lot of karaoke. Karaoke was super fun for me. But right now, I just film funny TikToks of me singing, and that's pretty much all of the singing I do. Or I'll just sing around the house sometimes, but nothing on a stage, unfortunately, because of COVID, and we're all limited and we can't really do much. But yeah.
True on that. Me
Hmm.
sing awful. So you won't hear me sing.
I'm sure you're
But
not awful.
if you take me to a karaoke bar, they where
Oh,
I can't sing. I might break the record or break the
oh
windows.
no, that's not. You're at a karaoke bar to have fun. Most
True.
people there can't sing either. Nobody really knows what's going on. Most people sing the wrong lyrics. No judgment at a karaoke bar at all.
Maybe we should do one night before. Not before. We should all go to karaoke
Oh
night.
yeah. Oh, wouldn't that be fun? Hopefully we
Just have,
can.
if we can.
Yeah.
Um, hopefully we could do this year, pageant, with
Mm-hmm.
all the issues in life right now, restrictions and all that. I know mine are very restriction. If you could step into your shoes now, what would you have asked yourself that you didn't do it before?
Nothing. You asked a lot of really good questions, actually. I feel like if whoever's watching actually definitely knows me a lot better now because there was a lot of good questions in there for sure.
I always have some fun. Gotta
Yeah,
ask
definitely
some good
fun.
questions.
Yeah.
There's one thing I want to know is since we've been talking and you're now on podcast and even on YouTube, beware. It's where does where can our listeners connect with you online?
My
If you like
Instagram.
anyone, if
Yeah, for
you
sure.
anyone wants to talk to you,
There's my
take
Instagram
your right.
account. So my Instagram is, I don't know if you want me to give out the actual username, but or we can
It's
link
up
it
to you.
somewhere or put it. It's Y_Natalie with two E's at the end, spelled like my name, but an extra E. And anybody can follow me there and send me a message and I'll chit chat and it'll be fun. Yeah.
And if anyone who's still watching, if they want to leave a comment
Hmm.
or ask a question, just ask
Ooh,
now.
yes, exciting.
Actually, I don't know who's watching us now.
I don't know either.
Maybe your coach, maybe.
I don't know if she's still here.
I don't know if she's on still because I only could see 2 viewers, and they're on my Facebook.
Mm.
How sneaky I am! Because
Mm.
now this is now as of last Sunday, I started doing YouTube
Oh, fun.
broadcasts. So all my podcasts will be on YouTube too. When I learned to move things from Facebook to YouTube,
Yeah,
I'm working.
yeah.
It's pretty hard.
Technological learning curve for sure.
True. Especially when you're doing with website too, and like,
Mm.
or like, okay,
Hmm.
I don't want to ruin this. Oh wait, I need to do this. It's lots of fun because I know this is an amazing. Even I mean, you on. We did some fundraise or did a fundraise before. Were you doing a yellow shirt?
I wasn't that, yeah.
So that we're doing that. We did that one together as a
Hmm.
team. That
Hmm.
was amazing.
Yeah.
It was great to get us all involved.
Hmm.
So she now made a comment too. So great interview.
Thanks.
She's still on, and I know I interviewed her, so she knows I'm loving her. She was the one who helped us organize a whole MS division chat group because each city or province has their own chat group.
Hmm. Yeah.
I'm for BC, so my BC team.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm only one from my city.
How many people are in your BC team?
There's 11 of us.
Oh, wow. That's a
It's
lot.
it's a mixed group of team.
Mm-hmm.
Um, MS, there's 3 of us. There's one MRS. There's
Oh.
some younger ones. But there's sisters. There's all that. Okay, you can answer this question.
um,
Ooh.
Probably when she's walking out and then she falls. She looks all pretty and they did her up for like 2 days. And she walks out of the hangar and she was like, "Don't mess with me. I'm armed and I'm starved." And then she just like poof and then falls on her face and she's like, "I'm good, I'm good, I'm good," and keeps walking.
Was
That's a
that
good
the
one.
was that the show that had the cop into the pageant?
Yes, yes. She was FBI and she was undercover. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I know. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my god, I've seen this show for a long time. I don't know if they did part 2,
Yes, they did. They did make a sequel for that one.
but they only did 2, 1
Yeah,
and
there
2.
was only two. Yeah.
Wish they did another one after that.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Cheers. I know. I love. What is your favorite TV shows?
Ooh, right now, The Office is my all-time fave. I rewatch it. As soon as I finish it, I restart it again. I've been doing that for about 10 years. It's it's madness, complete madness. But the most recent show that I watched and I finished that I loved was Schitt's Creek. It's on Netflix
Ooh.
with Dan Levy and his dad Eugene
Yeah.
Levy. Oh my God, it was so good. It was so good.
Was it Gene is now on Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, he did host. He hosted last weekend, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a good. I like Missing Race, and I
Mm-hmm.
love Big Brother. So
Ooh, yeah. I used to watch
when I
Big Brother every year and Big Brother Canada all the time. And then it just got so hard to watch three a week that I could never keep up and I'd always be behind. So I had to, I don't know, I had to stop. I still watch it every once in a while, but I'm not as into it as I used to be. Before it was like live feeds and like the whole thing. And now I'm like, ugh, I have no time.
me, I have PPR the every those 3 shows.
Oh,
Those
that's helpful. I don't have
I
one of
can
those.
watch when I have time, but it's
Yeah.
fun to watch that way.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm like, okay, oh, I'm tired. I'm go bed. Boom,
Yeah,
done.
that's super
Um,
helpful.
then our director is Big Brother.
I know, I watched her season. I watched
I
her
did
first
too.
one. I didn't watch the second one.
I think the second one was I love more, but
I would have to go look at it now.
was it the last year's one was very disappointment.
I don't know. I didn't watch that one either. I haven't watched them in a while.
Last year was a real bad one. They cut it
Mm.
right in half the year, the show, so there was no winner last year.
Oh, was it
No,
because of COVID? Like they sent
yeah,
everybody home? Oh, that
they
makes
sent
sense.
everyone home due to
Mm-hmm.
the COVID, and then there was so many problems outside the house that they need to stop it. And hope I think they were going to bring it back this year if we could do it again.
Mm. Hmm.
Depends on what the restrictions, what's
Yeah, I
happening.
know. It's
Because I
crazy.
know some places in Ontario, they're doing some lockdown and this and that. BC were restrict of things,
Mm-hmm.
but it's fine.
Yeah, we are locked down right now. It's supposed to be lifted in 2 days. But that's what they said last time and they extended it. So who knows, you know?
They did that to us. They say, "Oh, it's expired on the 5th." It's not. It's
Yeah.
continue on
They're like,
until
nope, just kidding. We're gonna keep going.
they say, "Oh, it's in now in infinity."
Yeah. Forever.
forever. And we're like,
Stay
oh,
home
what?
forever.
Like, we have no more movie theaters, no more events. Boom, done. Life
Yeah,
is,
no.
but I'm hoping it change.
Me too.
It is due to the new variants of COVID that
Yeah, I
has
did see that.
striking ours in, because BC is way doing good. We're low, our positive cases went down like a big chunk.
Mm.
But our death rate is like 15, 20, below 20 every day. So that's good.
Oh, wow.
But it's like, okay, do we do this? Do we do that? Like, I know I'm waiting for my shot, but I don't think I'll get mine until July or August.
Yeah, it depends, right? They're doing all the vulnerable people first, whoever's at risk more, and then once those people are out of the way, they're gonna kind of start separating everybody else. It's just a
Right now,
waiting game now.
nursing homes and
Yeah,
our
here too,
doctors,
they're doing the nursing
nurses,
homes. Yeah.
and then they did some homeless camps or
Oh,
home
okay.
recently, and then very soon they're going to start with 80 and up or 80 and above who's at home. Now they could get the shots. So my dad could go get his shot anytime soon. My mom has to wait until 4 months
Okay.
because of her treatment, cancer
Right,
treatment.
because she's immune compromised right now.
She's going on to chemo
Yeah.
in 2 weeks. So she won't get the chemo or COVID shot till July. So she might do it same time as me. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe.
I'm trying to get me to bump up to go sooner, but it doesn't work right now.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. There's a huge shortage, so they can't get enough of them, and then it's like they've got so many people to do, and we're all gonna get it eventually. We just all have to wait our turns.
But with me, I live with them, so I'm like, okay, bump me up a little bit.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, that makes sense for sure.
But I'll wait until they let me. I know people are telling me, do not do it. It's not good. But you know what? Just do what you feel like.
That's it. Do what you want to do, and I'll do what I want to do, and there you go.
I have no more questions for you.
Look at that.
Do you have a question for me?
What has been your favorite memory out of all of the pageants you've done? Like one specific thing.
My walk on Canon Galaxy, my evening gown.
Oh.
Me doing hand movements, just going on there and just being myself.
That's awesome.
Didn't care. I knew that I was going to go in, so I'm like, you know what? No more funny games. I'm going to just go with this attitude, and that's it.
Hello. It's a cat.
So you have a cat?
I have 2 cats. This is Griff. And his brother is somewhere. I don't know where, but
I like how
you're
you
gonna sit here now.
In the background.
Yeah. I was like, I want to show it. Just trying to figure out how to hang it up.
I see a mic behind you too.
Yes. There's all kinds of stuff. There's a guitar, ukulele, a piano, a mic, all kinds of things. And a cat. You know those?
I think that's it because no one else is asking questions. I have no more questions.
Well, that was fun.
Yep. So I want to say thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for everyone who come and watch the podcast.
Yes.
It is on my website, It's lexicaleellis.com/podcast. Some are January and now, up to now, it's not on there, but you could go on my Butterfly Blooming podcast. If on YouTube, if you go find it, it's on there since on the 7th of this month, and today's show. How amazing I am. I'm learning more technology like every
Good
day.
memory. I would not remember all that.
Anyone wants to join Connect Galaxy, there's the link. ConnectGalaxyPageants.com. We're always looking for people to join.
Yes, everybody's friendly.
Oh yeah. It's also fun to watch little kids and adults.
I can't wait. That's so exciting.
Especially with a PG party. That's where we're going to have a blast.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't wait to see what's going to be like because it's going to be a big group.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to be a big one. And so this is what she told Susanna.
It's my aunt. Hi.
She said, "You're looking good."
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone, and enjoy your night. In Ontario, it's like nearly 8 o'clock. BC is almost 5. Yeah, have a great night, guys. Enjoy your day. And I always still say, stay safe, wear your mask, social distance, be careful. We want to see everyone alive, family, friends, and pageant sisters. Yeah.